affects my day-to-day life, because really that's all I think about when I'm not in the outdoors. I'm thinking about being in the outdoors. That's all I can really say. I love going to school. I love being a student. I don't mind the jobs I work. They're pretty fun. But even when I'm doing those things, I find myself thinking about my next trip to the mountains, my next time skiing, my next time climbing, how I can make it happen, how I can afford it, how I'll have the time to drive out there, how I'm going to train to make myself stronger for that trip. I mean, some people are weekend warriors and some people climb just every now and then in the indoor gym, and that's fine, like, that's what they want to do. But for me, it's a hobby, but it's also what I want to be my future. And it affects my everyday life because I want my hobby right now to be my everyday life. I want that to be my 9 to 5, I guess. But actually be 24-hour job because I want to be out in the wilderness guiding people. So right now I'm doing what I can to finish my degree so I can make that happen and do what I really want to do, which is just to be outside all the time and help other people be outside. So backpacking was my first big segue into outdoor life. I started backpacking because it was basically the first thing I had access to in high school. I would go with my friends and tell my parents I was going to a big sleepover when actually I was going backpacking with a group of girls. And it was really hard, and that was the first time I learned what it felt like to be really cold and really exhausted. And I learned about post-holing in deep snow and carrying a lot of weight, and I liked the struggle. And even though it was really hard and I would want to cry, at the end, when we'd get back to the car, I'd feel such a huge sense of accomplishment and relief and pride. And it was really nice to be able to enjoy myself just by walking.
Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose, let it fall, playing soft against your skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side.
Why do I climb?
Till the early morning light.
Climbing I got into a bit later in the game, I guess. I had climbed at the YMCA when I was little, when my mom was working out. I'd do the auto belays in my sneakers. And I didn't really think it was that cool. It really blew my mind that it required so much gear and knowledge and planning and attention to detail just to climb some rocks. And I really like that, actually. I also like that there's a community of climbers. I'm really socially awkward, and it's been able to show me how to talk to some people.
Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight, and it's time to be alone. Help me make it through the night.
land is important because if it wasn't there, so many people like me and you and my family and my friends wouldn't be able to know what it is to go outside. And there's a whole world out there beyond your little neighborhood and your little suburb and Albuquerque and Santa Fe. You need to be able to drive out somewhere where the land is accessible and go explore it. If you only go in your backyard, you're missing out on so much. You're holding yourself back and you're not learning about your environment and your world. And if you don't learn about your world, then you're not going to care about it.